Around the time when my wife Diane was pregnant with Coco, I wrote a lot of songs. I had very little to do, not having a job, as I still don't. But I had very little to do but sit around thinking about the impending changes in the baby. And of course, as we learn after having a new experience, none of the imaginings and sort of projections are even close to reality or related. So, luckily, I started this song before Coco was born, but I finished it after she was born, and I kind of figured out what it was going to be about. And I'll tell you a story. When Diane was pregnant, I was in Semisonic, and I knew that my bandmates were really worried because I knew they thought I was going to start writing a bunch of really corny songs about babies. And that would not rock in their eyes at all. It would be the opposite of rock. And they were really worried that I would lead them down a path of non-rock. And but I thought I would, in order to illustrate this, I thought I'd write a song that would be the kind of thing that a singer would write when they were about to have a baby in their family, and then you'd understand why the band would be bummed. Okay? Let's see. This is for a rock band. I planted a seed, and I watched it grow, and now you're here, Junior, and I am so in love with you. Whoa, with you, 'cause you look like me, just like me. So anyway, you get the picture. I decided that I was going to avoid this pitfall, and I would write the baby songs, but I would just hide them in other songs, and no one would, my band wouldn't get it at first, and it would be like my trick. And so I wrote several songs that have kind of like, basically being born in their messages and new beginnings and stuff like that. And then I wrote this next song, Closing Time. And as I was writing it, I realized that it was a big giant pun about being bounced from the womb, basically. And when I say that, people think I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. The song is totally about being bounced from the uterus, even though it's also about bar time, of course. But now I thought it was clever, but nobody got it, and so I've had to sort of undertake a small educational effort to tell people about it. And I figured since it's been a while, I won't destroy the song for anyone. And if you think I'm kidding, just listen to the words. We'll talk about the words, and you'll see that I'm not lying. Closing time, open all the doors and let you out into the world. Are you with me? Closing time, turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. It's pretty obvious so far, right? Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. So actually that's a little tougher, but it was my little joke because it sounds like one last call for umbilical. It's like getting cut off, right? Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That's true. I know I want to take me home. I know to take me home. I know I want to take me home. Take me home. So in the context of the story, who's that singing the chorus? That's Junior in the hospital waiting to be taken home by mom and dad. I thought it was really obvious, but nobody got it. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from, like you go out into your hometown, right? Closing time. This room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. Right. But also, not only a room that won't be open till brothers or sisters come, a womb that won't be open. A womb that won't be open. Oh, this womb won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. People would email, why is it brothers or your sisters? But they, anyway. So gather up your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. That's grown-up stuff. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yeah, I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.